Hello everyone, this is an update on me going from literally no experience in building a SaaS in coding to basically scaling a software in like to whatever amount, I'm not really sure on that yet, in 6 months. This is the goal, and I don't know if we're gonna achieve that, and let me just make this a bit bigger because this looks very ugly. So if you saw my last video, which probably did not, then I have basically 2 weeks of experience in coding, and I made the decision to start my first small project today. So I watched a few tutorials in the past, watched CS50, I coded a few projects alongside other videos, but now I want to actually make my first own project. And it's going to be the MVP of the software I'm planning to build in the future. What exactly this is, I can't really tell because first of all, it's just an idea, and number two, I just don't, I'm just not really too invested into it yet, and just don't want to share it because of course there can be like some bigger coder coming along and just stealing it. Maybe you can never know. So if I can just show you around of what I've been building, the last couple of hours basically, because I just started today. Just make it smaller. I don't really know what this software does. I just downloaded it today. I have no idea what this does. So I actually made a post on X and going about what exactly I want to build. So it's just probably going to be easier if I just read this to you instead of just getting this from my own mind. So this will be the backbone of what will be created in months' time, as I said before. So we're going to have a dashboard to navigate between pages. We're going to have a task page overseeing all tasks. And this is everything I'm just telling you right here is going to be all inside of the terminal, but I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to look like later on. So I have the ability to add properties like due dates and priorities to these tasks. You can have certain tasks give you a certain amount of points, and these points you can use them to actually level up your battle pass level. It's going to be like a gamification task tracker management system, and you can collect rewards in the battle pass page by leveling up the levels. You can also optionally have a settings or like profile page with your password and ID, and maybe even like your level and other stuff. But this is just optionally something I can add later on. So if I can show you around VS Code here, this is basically a really ugly interface because I don't know at all how to structure these projects. I asked Claude on what I should do, but this is just, I don't understand what it told me, and I'm just gonna do it how I feel like I should do it. And then afterwards I can still change it, and yeah, I can still revise it. So if you see README, you can see here we have basically the same thing, just for me to remind me of what I'm actually building. And here's the interface, and I tried it right now and it's very buggy, and it worked before but it doesn't really work right now. As you can see, like this should not happen. The settings also, yeah, but this is how it should look like. So we have this welcome task game, it's just the word because task and game is combined. Battle Pass, this should also not be here. And then we have first introduction on the right hand column. Task game was built by Lawrence Skinner after 2 weeks of coding experience. Just for me to look back on this and be like, man, this is what I've started, this is what I've come to, and this is what I've started. Then we have the navigation. So we can press a key to navigate, you can press T to view tasks, B to view the Battle Pass, and S to go to settings. And if you, this is basically the interface code. This, what you see right now, is this here. And then I'm defining what these pages will look like. So if you navigate to settings, for example, you can see I have this function run settings, and in here I have everything, how it's going to be printed out on the terminal. And if you go to task utils, this is where we're going to have the classes of these tasks. So we have the ID, the name, if it's complete, points, priority, description, everything else. And these are the shortcuts. So everything you see here is basically, depending on the page, whatever you click on your keyboard, you will then go to that specific page. So if you press T here, as you can see here, if keyboard is pressed T, then we will clear the screen and the page will, we will run the task from the page's script. And that's basically it for now. And it's really very simple. I just coded this for about 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm really starting to get a hang of what exactly coding is like. And it's really interesting to just actually build something myself without watching some video or anything else, because I am aware that many coders, even though I don't have any experience, they get stuck in tutorial hell. So they watch videos after video, but don't actually implement what they're learning. And I don't want to get into this mindset, so I am trying to just get this done as fast as I can, code as much as I can, because only that is how I'm gonna really get better at coding. Not by watching some stupid video, but by actually coding. That's how you're gonna get better at coding. And really, these videos that you're seeing here is not me trying to teach you how to code or trying to teach you how to build a SaaS, because I don't have any idea of this myself. It's more for me to document this entire journey, so you can look back on this in 5 years and tell myself, man, this is where I started. This is what Lawrence, like 2025, 16 years, actually was like. This is how he thought. This is how he coded. And now I'm here, like maybe even 70 years later, like 100 years later, I will look back at this and be like, man, this is where I started. This is where I am now. Like, look at the difference. And it's just gonna be beautiful. So, if you like this video, then do whatever you want with it. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya.